We're starting.
Is this thing on?
I've got to remember to say we're starting before we're actually starting, don't I? That reminds me.
Jeffrey, we're interrupting Jeffrey's skincare routine.
Yeah, don't mind me.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Vaseline. We don't know.
Maybe it's Valvoline.
Valvoline. Oh, who knows?
It's Estee Lauder.
Oh, Estee Lauder harder faster.
She's appreciating your
Ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins, everything and everyone, everywhere in the universe, all at once. Welcome to UCR Live for another week. We are here a good 3/4 rest of queer, so get used to it. We're here.
3/5.
We're here to chat to you. It's been a week. We got so much to talk about.
We did.
So much news, so much drama, so much conversation. I'm gonna mix it up this week. We're gonna say hello to Luke first. Hello, Luke. It's been a little moment since we've seen you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry, everyone, I haven't seen yous because it's just fell that way that I couldn't have my rostered day off until now. So we'll be back definitely every second Friday, but I will try and be on like some Fridays in between as well, which I think will work. It'll be nice. I've been planning for our fabulous trip away, which is all exciting stuff. And my daughter won an award today at school. She got the Mary McKillop Award because apparently she's very kind to her peers. And I'm like, well, I've done something right. And well, someone
sure
should
she's
be
your
somewhere.
child.
She must have learned that from me when she was in America.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the one.
People say about you, Jeff. You're kind.
I know, they really do, especially that Katie McCarthy.
I know. Look, with Jeffrey, what you get with Jeffrey is she an angry bear, but she's also a loving mama bear.
It depends on what kind of day it is. Some days he's lovely, and some days we just have to have a great show and deal with it.
I'm glad that he let me call him a bear and didn't even chip me on it.
He did give me the hairy eyeball.
Jeffrey's taking over from our lovely Dakota and doing a beauty regime.
I mean,
we live for it.
Since I have to sit in the commode and do the show tonight, I figured why not?
Can you show the viewers that?
Talk to us about that, Jeffrey. Talk to us about your location.
I'm sitting in the commode. I have some friends staying over, and they're in my main room. So I was like, well, shit, I'm not going to be able to do the show. And then I'm like, well, I've missed enough this summer. The show must go on. So where can I go and do the show? Oh, I'll go in the bathroom off my bedroom.
What if someone needs to use the bathroom?
I was about to say, what if someone needs a poo?
Well, do you see this box that I'm in? Where do you think the shower is? I'm looking at the mirror. There's another bathroom, kids. What do you think? I got a house with a shower in it? It's fucking Missouri.
You are in the sticks, girl.
Girl, it ain't that. It's not that. I mean, are you kidding? I don't even go camping in a tent. You think I'm going to live in a house without a shower? Are you nuts?
I was about to say, ironically, your internet's really good in there for once.
I know. I might have to start. I'm going to have to get a better chair. I can't get my rolling chair in here. That's going to be a problem.
That's going to be a problem for him.
Maybe I'll get some studio things to suck up the extra sound and put them on the wall, decorate in here, make it nice.
Yeah.
Imagine the poop coverage. You'll be able to really bear down on that next time you're in there once it's all soundproof.
Well, you won't need to have bathroom breaks during the show. It'll be great. It'll be very productive.
That's what usually happens. No, for the viewers at home, that's what usually happens after the show if Jeffrey's had a few beverages.
I don't have to have beverages for that. Every time Steve and I are on Zoom, I'm just standing there.
I'm like, are you peeing? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Who doesn't pee with their friends on their phone? Like, if you're not a good friend.
Yeah, but usually not on FaceTime.
I'm telling everybody Jeff pees in public.
Well, we know what Vera does in public, so it's okay.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It wasn't me saying it, Vera.
No, it wasn't, but it was you who started the trend.
I did not. You said it, not me.
I said another person in the room. I didn't say it. Grand Central Station.
But other than that, how are you, Vera?
I'm good. We've had a pretty eventful week here in the States.
Look, she's
Just
getting
got
fired up.
Just got off the
Getting
phone
fired
with
up.
my union. Been a busy day today. I had to meet my contractor at 8. That was the normal time I usually get up. I had to get up early to go meet my contractor, but I have brand new steps in the back of my house. Yay!
Oh, congratulations.
Busy.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Brooke, you never last. How do you feel?
Look, I'm feeling a little like left out, but what else?
You're
It's
not,
like
But
we're
the last
friends
bit
not happy
anymore,
that you're
Steve.
first. You're usually not happy that
It's
you're
like we're not
first.
friends anymore, Steve. It's
Oh,
like,
whatever,
you know,
I'll
you're
just-
just like, whatevs.
Do you want me to kick you
Whatever,
off
she
the
can
show?
just. Yeah, that's okay.
What
Do
did
it.
he do this
Fine.
time?
I called
No,
old.
nothing.
No,
He called me old. Start of the show. Wow.
Isn't he
Uneventful
I think that
week
was
for
a
me.
miscommunication.
No, he called me old.
We haven't seen
He
him
called me
in
old.
a
That's
while.
done. No, we done. We
That's
done. It's
in
going to
the-
be an interesting month.
It's in the
in
UCR
US.
books now.
Yeah. I mean,
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
old.
everyone say hello to Ryan Coughlin, who
I
is
know, we
watching
haven't
us.
seen
Hi,
Ryan in forever.
Ryan. He joined us this week for Uncensored Horror, so that was a nice little guest spot because Brookie was away. So he joined us for Uncensored Horror this week. We had a bit of a chat with the Coughlin, and
I saw, and he got rid of his Slim Shady hair.
it
He
grew
did.
out, Jeff. It grew
He's
out.
gone back normal.
It grew out. He's got the blonde tips now. He's gone from early 2000, I mean late 90s to early 2000s. He's got the blonde tips going.
He is watching us. We would like him to stay with us. Don't insult him.
Also, I
felt
shouldn't
it.
say anything
He
about
knows-
how he was like.
He knows what I said in private about that Slim Shady haircut.
It's still there. Look, he's defending himself. It's still
He
there.
knows
He
what I
looks like
said
he's
that
cutting
night.
a country album though in that picture.
He did.
He's multi-skilled. He's a
He is
multi-skilled man.
multi-skilled. He is.
We were arguing about it in the kitchen 4 bottles of wine in. It was great.
And then he did show us his nipples the other night too.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
did
thank
happen.
God I wasn't on.
There was a nip-tastic moment that was not on air.
Wow.
He did his best.
But the
thank
footage
God.
does exist and will be in the end of the year reel.
Christmas reel.
Sounds about right.
Merry Christmas to all. And a
Yeah.
nipply good night. Oh well, kids, it's been a week, so should we jump into it? There's a lot to discuss.
Sure.
Oh,
Okey-dokey. Where are you? Where are you, Kat? There she is. It's time for this week.
Hot load of hot topics.
I feel like we have to go there straight away because it's just kind of too delicious, and the more that happens, the more my little heart kind of goes like this. And I know Jeffrey's been fired up about it, but Mar-a-Lago is not a place you go to escape anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, 45 is in the deep shit because the FBI have raided his home seeking documents, highly priority, top secret documents that he took from the White House. Now,
You
this
wanna know
story
what
gets
kills me?
this
Oh,
story
go ahead.
gets deeper and deeper and deeper because they only took 15 boxes, but apparently the Congress Library or whatever have said no. He took over 24 boxes of pertinent, vital, secret information
He
because
only
he's
turned
Yeah.
over 15 boxes.
yes because
There-
he thinks it's his.
Yes.
And he's the idiot that signed something making this even more of a criminal thing,
Yes,
trying
he is.
trying to get Hillary. He's the one that signed this,
Signed it,
making
executive
this a law.
order, making
Yes.
this a federal
Okay.
punishable by prison.
Let's go there first. Let's go there first because the Fifth Amendment conversation has been nothing but hilarious because when Hillary's team, some of Hillary's team pled the Fifth, they were only criminals. Only criminals plead the Fifth. Is that not the direct verbatim quote?
That is a direct verbatim quote he made 7 different times in public about
Only mob.
only mobsters and criminals plead the fifth.
Yeah, I have a video on which it makes me so mad. Is on Twitter. I've realized only my political damn TikToks. They always go. They always get so much attention. And sure as shit, didn't I do it with him? I'll go. Anybody that pleads the fifth, it's a criminal. They're criminal. Why do you need to lie? You're a criminal. You're a criminal. You're a criminal. You're a liar. If you plead the fifth, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Motherfucker, plead the fifth. And then I did a TikTok that said, if you're defending him at this point, you're in a cult and you don't know it. Don't these people blindly? They just defend him.
Yes.
It's
And
insanity.
Yes.
But it also is the hypocrisy of politics, right? They will say anything on the other side to discredit the other person, and then do the same thing.
We're gonna
themselves.
go there a little. We're gonna go there a little bit later because there's some very, very funny.
The one
backpedaling
crackhead
going
dude is sitting there. He's like, "You didn't, but you're just cherry picking the clips. You're cherry." Okay, buddy. Well, then you get the whole clip. Tag me in it. I'll post the whole thing. Not a problem. If there's a whole clip, what else could he have said? What else? What else could the motherfucker say besides "you're a criminal if you fucking plead the fifth"? There's no other context to that sentence.
Here's the thing: the Fifth Amendment does state that you can choose not to incriminate yourself. That means that whatever his answer was going to be could be criminal. Inherent in the word incriminate is criminal. So taking the fifth is just like taking a pardon is an inherent admission of guilt. And I understand he took the fifth over 400 times in his testimony.
And what he doesn't see, and I watched a very interesting TikTok this morning at some bizarre hour because I was awake. What Donald doesn't understand that the moment he was sworn in as president, his documents aren't his documents anymore.
No.
Everything that he signed, everything that he writes on, whether it be a memo to the kitchen or a national bill, goes in as part of a registry of his presidency.
It's
so he doesn't own those documents.
History. Part of the historicity of being president. They want to document every move that you made in this illustrious position. It's part of the glory he wanted that he's flushing down the fucking toilet.
Are they going to make him?
Stupid.
Are they going to make him bend over and cough? Does that happen?
He'll die. I think he'll die before he goes to prison. He won't go to jail.
One kind of special.
I don't know that he will go to jail. I really don't know.
The thing that's really, really concerning about all of this, I mean, in all seriousness, I mean, it's hysterical to me. This whole thing is just, I mean, it's so insane that it's hysterical.
Well, he sort of made this bed to lie in, hasn't he? From day one.
But the part that people are so blindly defending him is it really, to me, again, and I know Republicans love to like throw mental health around, but then not fund it. We can't fund that because.
Of course not.
But
they really
I'm like,
don't care. They just
the amount of people that so blindly defend this man and are so easily manipulated just goes to show how fucked this country is and how bad of a mental health crisis we're in. Because in order to fucking believe this man and his bullshit, and you
an
can
educational crisis.
Well, I mean,
these people have no ability to critically think.
You have no
educational crisis.
All of it. What's in the motherfucking water in this land, bitch? What's in the water?
You want to know what's really hysterical? Of all the fucking illegal things that we know he did, because he said it out loud.
I think it.
I'm like, I'm not drinking water when we're in the US.
I'm just glad Jeffrey's in the bathroom because he's going to pee himself very soon.
All the fucking things.
Because you don't understand.
He's going to be brought down by the Library of Congress.
I love.
The librarians are coming after his fucking.
Because he's never read a book in his life anyway, so the librarians are coming for him.
He doesn't even know how to open a book.
Sure,
He found the Bible upside down. That motherfucker. And then did you see the video I did of him doing the Jailhouse Rock where he's dancing like he should be? Like, you know what I mean? He just, oh my God.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm
But
gonna
I
have
love
to
that-
find that.
I love that the biggest, like one of the biggest things is the you know, that his supporters like the degradation of the American way and the American dream and blah 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 blah. Your
is the moral authority.
former president is selling national secrets to foreign powers. That's
already sold
treason,
them.
right?
He already sold them. Don't you think
Yeah.
that all the Russian interference was to get him elected? Don't you think that him destabilizing NATO was part of their plan to take over the Ukraine? Don't you think that all the things that he's done and shown us since the day he walked into that office prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this man is a traitor? He doesn't give a rat's ass about this country. He doesn't give a rat's ass about these people who worship and adore him. He wouldn't let these people in his golf club,
Nope.
let alone at his dinner table.
Exactly. And one person who is spinning like no one's business is Vera's girlfriend, MTG. She don't know which way's up.
Yes.
She do not know
never
which
did.
way's up. Here's a tweet from this week. I've talked a lot
Marjorie
about
Taylor
civil
Greene.
war in the GOP, and I lean into it because America needs fearless and effective Republicans to finally put
Jesus.
America first. Last night's tyrannical FBI raid at Mar-a-Lago is unifying us in ways I haven't seen. In January, we take on the enemy within. Bitch, are you blind?
Yes, she is. She's totally
Like-
blind.
Did you see the other moron? They can't even spell, and they're supposed to. I was like, spell check to the government
They don't even
employees.
know what's in the Constitution. They
I
don't
know.
understand
Honey, I
that
make
they-
videos about this shit all the time. People eat it up. I'm like, thank you, bitches. Somebody said, I was so upset earlier before I went to the lake. Somebody said Marjorie Taylor Greene got blocked on Twitter. I'm telling you what, I will find a lawyer to sue Twitter if they block her ass. Okay, that is.
Jeff
it's
needs
over.
her, and Jeff
Yes, I
needs
do.
Trump back too.
I really do. I fucking. It's the best
You know,
material
with
anybody
all
could ever
that's
ask
going
for.
on in this world, you almost gotta say we need a supervillain to take out the internet because the misinformation's running rampant.
We
I
Yes,
need
know
Brooke.
somebody.
plenty of
Yes,
people
Brooke.
who
Oh, you want to be the supervillain?
I don't want to be the supervillain. I don't know how to.
I'll
work
be
my
the
fucking
supervillain the world
microphone.
needs.
We need somebody to help fix the easily manipulated simple folk. You know, that drank the
Yeah,
tap water.
I don't even have any clue how you would.
I don't
start
even.
this.
I was gonna say something about Flint, Michigan, but I don't even want to blame people in Flint, Michigan, because it's not fair to them.
Yeah, they didn't tap their water
They
supply.
don't have. They've all got brain damage from the lead in their water because the
Right.
Republicans sold their water pipes.
Republicans don't care about them. They weren't in the womb.
Yeah, no.
Am I allowed
exactly.
to bring Australian water with me when I come to the
No.
US?
No.
Be
'Cause
going
your
to
shit
Michigan.
sounds
You won't
dangerous.
be going to Michigan.
No, they will take it off you.
That's why.
Wow.
That's why bottled
New York.
water. That's why everyone loves a Dasani over there. Ooh, I love
We
a
have good water
Dasani.
here in Auburn.
Well, yeah, if you love to drink chlorine.
Hey,
I'll
all
just
our
drink
water's
tequila the
fluorinated,
whole
we're
time
right.
I'm there. Beer and tequila,
whatever
we'll be
it
right.
takes.
It's fine.
We'll
Who
be
needs
fine.
water?
On the other
Exactly.
side of, on the other side of the argument, it looks like Nancy Pelosi pisses people off everywhere
Oh my
she
God,
goes.
she's pissed people off for years.
Now, look,
What's
Pelosi
wrong
goes
with
to
her
China
face?
and it is all over.
She didn't go to China though. She went to Taiwan.
She went to
I
Taiwan.
know.
And the
I know.
Chinese are
being
losing
funny.
their minds.
I'm being
And I
funny.
think maybe it was an aggravation that we all don't really need right now, but
Ugh,
happened.
What are you gonna
It wasn't a sanctioned trip though. It wasn't the U.S. State Department did not sanction that trip. She went as a citizen of the United States, not
I
as
think-
an official.
not an official.
Being in,
yeah.
because like Steve Brooke and I are in the Australasian, what do they call it? Pacific, whatever. So there's this very real fear of China. I'm starting to really feel it. Like they can.
You know, we really should be afraid of China. They have
Hmm.
lots of people, lots of weapons.
Absolutely. And
You know?
they're starting to become, they were always bullies, but I think they're starting to throw their weight around a little bit more. And they'll
Well-
use Pelosi's visit to Taiwan as an excuse to be more aggressive. You just wait and see.
Well, we've already seen it. They've already ramped up their efforts in the
Yeah, we're starting to smell a little bit like a
Chinese
Facebook
sea,
feed.
right?
It's all right.
Yeah,
Starting just. Yeah.
it's there. It definitely is there.
Well, look,
Yeah.
you brought it up, Steve, so why don't you keep the show rolling?
This is international, you know, everyone always like, oh, the Chinese. It's the Chinese's fault. Maybe we all should. Maybe we should all look in our own backyards and examine what's going on in our own countries and go, why do they have this much power? What has happened in the past that has allowed this to happen? Just saying.
I don't
So
talk about politics.
Well, you should.
Smart girl.
China just wants to act like America does. What's the problem?
Yeah, exactly. No problem.
Well,
They're a
problem
Chinese
is
equivalent to Donald Trump.
No.
Yeah, what's his name?
There is not. They don't grow them that stupid over there. Oh,
They're not allowed.
the problem is,
They don't tan.
and the problem is, though, that between the three superpowers, China, the United States, and Russia, all three of those have been the superpowers. They've created a stabilizing influence because no one wants to take on the other two. Well, Donald Trump has effectively destabilized this country so that we do not have the standing in the world that we once had. Russia has destabilized themselves by overplaying their hand in the Ukraine, and China's poised to take over the whole shebang. It's fucking scary, and it's
Until someone eats a monkey again or something, and then, you know, but boom ching. We're all fucked.
Oh, no, that wasn't good.
We're ignoring the fact that, you know, monkeypox is now a global what was it? A disease of global concern.
Yes, but people are not dying of monkeypox.
No.
Yeah.
And I spoke with an infectious diseases physician who said you could literally sit in a waiting room next to somebody with monkeypox and it's not likely you will catch it. It will run rampant through all the whores of the world, though.
Can we rewind, though?
Fuck.
Polio's back.
Yeah, it's been back a while.
Because of all those anti-vaxxers who won't
I know.
vaccinate their children.
I can't wait to see all the funny leg kids running around going, I got rickets for Christmas. Hey, have some vitamin C and calm down.
The thoughts and opinion expressed by
Yeah, quick. I'll do it.
Fuck him. If you're stupid enough,
it's comedy.
If you're stupid enough to let your child, I'm even going full screen on myself.
Is this going to be a new T-shirt?
No, if you're stupid
I
enough,
got me some rickets.
Oh wait, I'm making my point. If you're stupid enough to let your child get a preventable disease that was, you know, pretty much like eradicated except for really small amounts, then that's your problem, dude. Yeah. Like, be smart. Why do you hate, like, the biggest thing is, oh, it'll give my children autism. Why do you hate autism more than fucking, like, lethal diseases? Like,
the choice is, maybe it causes
I don't understand that.
It causes autism. We can't
There's no proof.
It causes death.
I was gonna say, my boys have the superpower that is autism. 2 of my 4 children have it, and I actually no longer speak to my mother's sister because she openly told me that I gave my children their autism and I deserved what I got. Now, let me tell you, anti-vaccine hippies are the reason the world is in the shape it is today. And I will proudly say that my kids have the superpower that is autism.
Oh, was this bitch it was an anti-vaxxer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's an anti-vaxxer, and I did not give them that. And if I did, more power to me because it makes them awesome little humans. So fuck everyone. Just saying.
Why is autism worse than death? Why have we made this equivalent?
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's not though.
It's not.
My boys wouldn't be my
There's
boys.
people out there who think that having sunshine and an orange will stop you from getting, you know, diseases that will kill you.
Aren't we all supposed to put our anuses to the sun for like 10 minutes a day to cure all of our diseases? I don't want to go out and smell that garden. I don't.
Haven't you
Put your
seen
little
that,
rose
Jeffrey?
button bloom.
Sunning your anus.
It
will cure everything.
Sunshine
They
on
give
my
the rest of the world
sphincter makes
monkeypox.
me happy.
Perineal sunning.
Yes.
Perennial.
Now we don't.
Can I do it with a plant? I mean, I have a lot of plant lights. Can I just like put the plant light on my asshole?
No.
Like a tanning bed.
I was gonna say.
Well, if it's good enough.
It killed
A
him.
weird image of Jeffrey with a plant light in his butthole.
Well, I'm saying if it's good enough to grow a plant, why can't it be good enough to stick in my asshole?
Well,
That's a new t-shirt. That's a new t-shirt for sure.
Okay.
Somebody put that on a shirt.
You're supposed to expose
Well, I
it
don't
for
mean like
10
stick
minutes a
it all
day.
the way in, but I mean, just sit there, bend over. You know what I mean? Like, just.
Oh my gosh.
Spread the ass cheek.
Oh God, he's gonna kill us all.
Oh God!
I'm trying to take over. We will be in prison.
That's the weapon against China. Jeffrey's asshole.
But can we get those remanufactured for here in Australia? Like,
It's
we need
taken
some
down
asshole
big.
protection too.
It's taken down bigger men than China, hasn't it, Jeffrey?
You have Luke's asshole for that. You'll be fine.
Ooh. You need to Captain Planet that shit and let your powers combine.
Putting it back up. that was supposed to be funny, everyone. I'm just a bit rattled now.
We're going to stay on the bottom talk. We're going to go from back bottoms to front bottoms. And if you were on Instagram, at all in the last 24 hours, you may have copped an eyeful courtesy of Tommy Lee. Because there was an unexpected, exposure. It sounds like we're talking about COVID again. There's an unexpected exposure on Instagram of Tommy's salami, which we've all seen before.
Right, like how is this shocking to anybody?
It's not. He just had a big night, and he was
for this screenshot.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was
coming
rude.
down. He was coming down, and he probably had a big night, and thought, "Hey, this will get me some attention." Boop. And you know what? It did. And here we are talking about it.
And for research purposes, I have seen the picture, and I must say,
well, it's not new evidence.
For a dude of his age, he's in, and like, not the healthiest lifestyle. He's in pretty good shape.
He's skinny with tattoos covering a lot of the problems. I think, like he looks druggy.
But he couldn't be bothered to get hard? I mean, I just thought it was rude.
He probably passes
He
out.
probably can't, Jeffrey. He probably can't.
I thought it was inconsiderate, frankly.
The double standard, though. So I actually had a friend comment on my own page when I shared this story to my timeline. And so she was saying that one of her friends had quite an artistic photo on Insta, was her facing back, like her back. She had beautiful lingerie on, but because you could see a little bit of side boob and nipple, Insta took it down within 15 minutes. And she actually reposted this photo last night while Tommy's was up. And again, 15 minutes it took for her photo to be removed. Yet Tommy's little Tommy
for like 4 hours
is allowed
or something.
to be out there. Yeah, it was
Not
like
little.
4 or 5. Well, look, I'm aware that it's not a little Tommy, but it's a mini version of its owner. But
His cock, because that's a cock. Let's just be serious.
Yes, it is. Okay,
But
fine.
what do you think? Someone with the
but
blue
Tommy
tick would
Lee's
get a
dick
lot
was
more
allowed.
reports put in.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like,
Well,
why is
about
there
the
such
two
a double
gay,
standard?
How about the two gay guys, Nick and Pierre? They got some shit taken down, and it was just them from the waist up nude. It wasn't even any cock.
So they should have. No one wants
And
to see
it's-
that.
Also, on the other side of that double, also the double.
Adorable. I
Wait,
love
but
Nick
on the
and
other
Pierre.
side of that double standard, how many people like female? We shouldn't objectify women's bodies, and we shouldn't do this, and we shouldn't do that. What
I
has
know. As soon as it's a dude, like
the majority of responses been, "Where's the picture?" Well,
there's that male stripper. You know that one who looks like Channing Tatum? All the comments I've read the comments on the pictures that, I mean, he's deliberately inciting this kind of behavior anyway because it makes him money. But they're just like, oh, take it off, baby, show us your cock, and rah, rah, rah. Like all in the comments. And I'm like, imagine if it was like a female model, whatever, entertainer who posted that and they're like, oh, show us your vag, babe, and rah, rah. It wouldn't go down okay.
Luke. Let us get that in real life in the streets.
The fact of the matter, though, Luke, when you look at it on the other side of that, you have literally just said that he's inciting this behavior. But when some comments like that are made to women, they are not always inciting it. If they do,
but then you've got people like Carmen Carrera who are sitting there with their legs spread with like the folds of the labia showing through the pants, like, oh, look at my new activewear. Like, that's inciting shit too. Come on.
And I agree with that. As I said,
there are plenty of women who have been objectified against their will. If somebody's being objectified with their consent, there's a difference than somebody who is walking down the street on their way to work and has 18 construction guys following them behind, grab their ass gestures and obscene noises. That's a different kind of objective.
I know, and that's where that's where I know why the double standard exists, because I'm sure the guy walking on his own who has some girls whistle at him or something isn't afraid for his life.
Right.
We have to talk about someone else who was not necessarily walking on their own, but ended up running their own race. I don't know if you've seen the footage of poor Albino Ninos, who is a Italian decathlon.
Well, he was Italian. They should have known before they put him on the track to keep that together.
Was racing and had to drop to the back of the pack as his third leg escaped.
Commanding that picture.
As his third leg escaped multiple times as he ran. He had to readjust and put it back in his shorts.
I thought Italians knew how to pack a sausage.
And went from the front of the pack to the back because he hadn't packed correctly. Poor the kid's only 19. He's only 19 years old or so. So
you
make mistakes.
It's a defining moment to lose a race because your penis fell out of your pants.
Well, look, you would think
I have a feeling
appropriate.
He's gonna win some other races if his dick is that big.
He's
gonna be okay.
He would know. We have a very famous former athlete here that everyone used to watch run called Matt Shervington. Matt Shervington is a very famous runner here in Australia, and they always used to do full frontal shots of him running in slow motion because the Shervo was I don't know what he used to wear, but he was not.
It looked like he was going to smack himself in the face.
Yeah, good old Shervington. I miss Matt. Now he just reads the news and stuff. It's sad. Sad times.
All properly restrained.
All right, one dick to another. We gotta talk about KFed.
Wait, you brought it up. You said one dick to another. Can we just talk about this? How much does anybody want to bet here? KFed's working with like 3/4.
Yeah, probably.
Look, I wouldn't even give him that much.
So Kevin Federline, being the upstanding citizen of moral decency that he is, has released 3 videos claiming that it shows Britney Spears as an unfit parent because she curses and demands respect from her children. Now, I have watched these videos.
Me too. Teenagers.
My biggest problem with this is that in the first place, you have one parent who is dependent. Let's be 100% honest. Dependent on the more successful parent to support and have their lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Poison their children against their mother and record her without her knowledge or consent for evidence against her.
Well,
that is despicable. You are not a parent. You are barely even a man. That's disgusting.
KFed has been complicit with her conservatorship from the get-go. Who didn't know that KFed was a jackass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, I know we've said it on this show before, but
Leave
fuck
Britney
them
alone.
kids.
Do you know what?
Fuck them
I have
kids.
had
Well,
I have had similar conversations with my children. I've said similar things to my children. And if my children disrespected me the way that those kids were, Brittany, I'd put my foot in their asses.
I mean,
Without
she did sound like her.
hesitation.
Sorry, go.
No, sorry, I'm done.
Sorry. She sounded like her dad a little bit in that one video. The first one was a little nuts. But I agree with everything, though. KFed's a piece of shit, right? And apparently he's saying the kids wanted to release it and the kids don't want to see her, blah, blah, blah. And he could be poisoning her. Yeah. Now, my only hiccup with all this is she is posting some crazy shit on Instagram that the lawyer was like, oh, KFed releases, blah, 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 it's despicable, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, she's been saying some crazy shit on Facebook, too, that were about her kids. So it's kind of hypocritical, though. If she's going to say shit about the kids and their relationship, which she did,
you after the fact.
You can't get mad if somebody comes back swinging.
I would be, if they were my children, I would be like, you're done. You're out, you disrespectful little cunts. Like,
Ungrateful.
how dare, like, they have no compassion. They have no,
Well, they're obviously extremely spoiled children, too.
Yeah, but we don't have any idea what went on.
Yeah, but they still
either of
you
those
know
houses.
Damn well that Kevin Federline hasn't earned a dime in his fucking life.
Oh, absolutely. I am not defending Kevin at all. I'm not defending Kevin.
That those kids have, they owe to their mother. They should be respectful.
And I'm sorry, watching those videos, she speaks like probably every other mother that I've ever come
I
across.
thought the most of the videos were fine. The first one I thought was a little nutty, though. Coming into
They are edited, though.
Look,
it was
You can
a little
see
goofy.
the cuts in. You can see the cuts in the video. There's reasons why, like, it's all recorded in the dark. It jumps around from it's.
Well, and Kevin saying he'd bring Jamie back into the picture is all very suspect, right? The whole fucking thing is a mess. But I think if she don't want the business being out there, she's got to stop putting shit up and deleting it too. She's got to stop talking about her family. Either you want to go put everybody on blast, go do a fucking interview, tell everything you need to say, and get it all out there, or shut the fuck up.
Just hold on to it for the book you got to release,
Pick
girl.
one.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, because she does it constantly, which makes her look bad. You know what I mean? Like, you're constantly putting shit out there and deleting it 5 seconds later, which doesn't make you the pillar of stability. And if you've got older teenage children, I could see how it's making them uncomfortable. And two, the whole thing was about the Instagram message that she posted where she was kind of bashing whatever went on with Kevin or whatever. It didn't really, I guess, have to do with the kids so much. But I could see how that could make your children uncomfortable with you when the father has been raising them because you maybe weren't the
Well, it's always poor form to put down the other parent, and this goes for both of them in front of the kids. And these are people on the world stage, so you got to keep it a little bit more zipped.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's got to shut her mouth too.
But this is part of the freedom that she fought for. She's gonna make these mistakes,
right? But then you can't get mad if he claps back, bitch. You can't get mad.
I can get mad at the fact that these kids. I don't think these
You
kids
can
thought
get
about
mad
this.
at the
I
fact
don't
that
think
he's
these kids thought about this on their own.
Yes, you can get mad that you're weaponizing the children, but if you're gonna talk shit about him on Instagram and your kids get pissed and they don't want to see you because of it, and then whatever, you know what I mean? Like you can't. You started this shit. You can't get mad. Stop posting about your fucking business.
Just do old Hollywood and start a new family.
Yeah.
Who are they? I don't know. I've got my new good family. Not even old Hollywood. Just people when they get a new partner. Who?
Yeah.
Who are those children? I don't understand them. What's going on?
I need a new chair. This one's hurting my asshole.
Speaking of fucked up shit that happened to children.
What a visual.
Has anyone heard some excerpts from Nickelodeon star Jeanette MCCurdy's book?
I heard
Whoa.
her on an interview. She did an interview on Nightline this week.
Motherfucker. So
No
she's
shit.
just released her autobiography, I'm Glad My Mum Died.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed. She stole my shtick, and she's got a fucking urn. It's fucked.
Yeah. Jeffrey's got
she did have a
FOMO.
Nickelodeon show, Jeff.
Fuck her, because I've got video evidence of me saying I sent my mother an urn for Mother's Day way before this book came out. So fuck you, bitch. You owe me a check.
So some of the biggest takeaways. For those of you that don't know Jeanette MCCurdy, she starred in or co-starred in iCarly and Sam and Cat with Ariana Grande. So some of the biggest takeaways was that she actually never wanted to act in the first place. This was Mum's way of paying the bills.
Oh, stage mum popped her on stage.
Jeanette had grown up with her mother having cancer from when she was 2 years old. So she saw a cash cow and went with it. You know, just forced her to do what she wanted her to do. But perhaps the weirdest and most disturbing thing is that they showered together.
And she rubbed
until her late teens, and her mother would perform breast and front butt examinations on her, saying that she was checking for diseases and
but she would
stuff
rub
like
something. That. She was talking about it on Nightline.
Yeah,
it was like a massage part of it.
It's like
very creepy. Very creepy.
I
very
cannot.
Weird.
I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know if I even can say what I think about that.
Yeah, that's. I don't feel like that's okay.
I'm glad her
it's
mum's
not
dead
okay.
too.
Yeah, look, it's not cool.
There's
Why
some
are
very
you showering with your teenage child?
Right? Why are you showering?
Yeah.
Anything past like
groping her.
Anything past like toddlerhood, like they should be like by themselves.
Right? No, taking a bath with your kids is fucking weird. I don't care. care. It's just fucking
I've
weird.
never done it. Just never done it.
No, well, you have a great. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't know.
It's strange.
So if you want some more very interesting gossip about all that kind of stuff, check out Jeanette's book. It sounds. I've read some excerpts and wow, damn girl.
Mm-hmm.
There needed to be a little bit more supervision in that household. That's okay.
Or an intervention.
Someone who desperately needed some supervision, probably before this week. And fucking Haish.
Oh, she's in a coma from her car crash.
Actual fuck is that? Did you see the video of the car?
Okay, so tell the viewers and the listeners what she done, because we all know.
Actress Anne Heche, former girlfriend / whatever of Ellen DeGeneres, actually crashed her car into two structures. She first crashed her car into a parking garage wall. People tried to help her and get her out of that. She reversed and drove off again. Ended up driving her car through somebody's house.
Home.
And wasn't she going it said like 140 kilometers per hour, which is
the car caught on fire and they could not get her out for a substantial amount of time. So she did suffer significant burns in the accident. There was as the picture shows, there is a red lidded bottle that is in her compartment there. She was seen to be visibly drunk and recorded a podcast drunk. But have you seen this? Yeah, have you seen the speed at which this car was traveling through a suburban
hauling ass?
Yeah.
And again, this is probably going to make me sound like a bit of a See You Next Tuesday, but I understand people have drug and alcohol problems. I understand people have mental health issues. The minute that you put somebody else's life in danger, I have no sympathy for you whatsoever.
Agree.
Disgusting. Like she may have fucked
herself
up
a lot of people
royally, but she's also destroyed somebody's home.
Yeah,
everyone's like-
significantly.
Everyone's like, oh, poor Anne Heche. I'm like, what about the person who was just living their
Right.
life and then this
And
train
the-
wreck
and
of a
she
cunt
drove
comes
through their
through and
house.
drives their car through your house?
And it catches
Well-
fire to such an extent.
See
that
how
the
much
house-
money her
a lot.
GoFundMe's made?
Her
No.
GoFundMe?
The house one.
No,
The
the
lady's
GoFundMe for the lady. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Listen, Anne Heche
Good.
could drive through my house anytime.
What if she killed one of your kids?
What?
I'm just like,
What if she killed one of your kids?
Do you think I could get more on the GoFundMe? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
stop
kidding.
it.
You're so full of shit.
Jeffrey.
And Ellen was approached for comment, and Ellen just was not having
want to
it. She
hear,
was like,
Ellen did not want anything to hear about it. She was
No.
not the one.
they're like, do you got to wish her well or something? She's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah, sure. 'Cause we don't speak. I'm like, oh, okay. Jeez.
Well,
But
I
she's-
think Anne was a little bit loopy for a while because
Anne's been-
back in
Anne's been
2000,
Yeah.
she was found in someone's yard.
She talks
off
to
her
aliens.
space,
Talks to the
and yeah,
aliens.
ready to take everyone back on her spaceship. And then she said on Larry King, "Oh yeah, I took an ecstasy. I'm sorry, bitch. I've never seen people fucking parking their car across the desert, winding up in someone else's yard, and saying they're going to catch a spaceship with people after taking one pill."
That's some good old, like, remember the good old days of, like, Margot Kidder when she was running around knocking her teeth out and stuff like that? And that chick from Ally McBeal that was in the park talking to a paper bag? They were good old days. This is dangerous. Like, if you're a danger to yourself, you're a danger to yourself, but don't get behind the wheel.
well, usually if you're a danger to yourself, you are a danger to others.
Yeah, exactly.
They do go hand in hand.
And then, like, I'm not defending this woman at all, but by the time she got behind that wheel, there's no more fucking rational thought there at all.
You do
She's already
realize
gone. She's going for the
Anne-
spaceship again.
Anne was on Ally McBeal with Portia.
Yeah. What's the common denominator? Hello.
Ellen.
Callista Flockhart.
I was
No.
going with that weird little
Because-
baby thing
because
that
she-
kept
No.
going in, but I don't know.
Wait,
It's Indiana Jones.
wait. Yeah, did Callista Flockhart, Anne Heche dated him as well?
Yes, because they did 40 days and whatever it was.
It's
Yes.
that old dick gets
6
it
days,
every
7
time.
nights, wasn't that it?
Bloody Harrison Ford. I knew
She
he
was
was
a-
behind this.
I thought she was with Ellen when she filmed that movie.
Who knows?
Still
said
doesn't
they had
stop her
sex.
getting dick.
Yeah, old dick too. As
He
Trixie
wasn't that
Mattel
old
asks,
back then.
as Trixie Mattel asks, does the dick get old?
I married a
And
younger
the
man,
nurse
so
Yes.
I
will
don't
tell
know.
you,
We'll leave
yes,
that there.
It does.
it does.
I want to upset Jeffrey, so let's get his reaction on the split of Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Oh, we thought they'd last forever.
Blink twice,
Ha-
Jeff, if you
have
want the
a good
next article.
Have a good show.
So look,
Have a good show.
she's had more through it than the whole tunnel, right? She's like, woo! The Kim
Oh.
Expressway.
We thought they'd last forever.
We thought they'd last forever. Look, she's seen some things and she's seen some dick, but do you know who else has seen some dick? Oh, God. Jennifer
Stifler's
Coolidge.
mom.
Go on,
Oh,
Jennifer. Yeah.
God, it's me, Jackass. Anyway,
She slept with 200 people after.
because of her reputation as Stifler's mum. Now, I believe this story 100% because I
Yep.
saw Jennifer Coolidge do stand-up. It was one of the funniest nights of my life. She was visibly drunk the entire time. She was like,
Oh.
this was
So
before
Jeffrey.
this is before Two Broke Girls, but she looked like Sophie Kaczynski. Like she was all like trussed up, boobs out to her eyes, and she just kept grabbing her boobs and going, "Oh God, oh God," all the time. Picked the guy out of the audience and like kept eye fucking him all night, and then just ended up going, "I'm staying at this hotel, blah blah blah. Come see me after the show." So she was good on her. She was getting that D. Stifler's mum has got it going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, half
Yeah.
a lump.
Hopefully she doesn't get behind a wheel of a car soon.
She
She
won't
is,
have to-
yeah.
Look, I was like, she can drive a dick as long as she doesn't get in the car. What else?
Arr!
Oh my god!
Trust the dog, jackass. You look like a hot dog. No, fuck! I fucked it up. You look.
Makes me
You look
want
like
a
the
hot
4th of
dog
July.
real bad.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Hey girls, I'm in my mood. I love Sophie. She's my favorite. Jennifer Coolidge could read the fucking phone book and I'd be like, work it out, bitch. Work that shit. I want her to do an autobiography.
My stamp was all over the place.
Oh god. Oh god. That'd be great. That's what the autobiography is called. All right. We gotta get sad. We've got to talk about it because it's been all that's been in the news here in Australia. Oh,
Our Livy.
we lost a legend here in Australia this week. Actually, the world lost a legend this week with the death of Olivia Newton-John at age 73.
I guess mine's not the first heartbroken.
So sad. Like
Stop it!
she seemed like probably one of the only genuinely nice
Not
people
the
in the
first
world.
to
She did
cry.
so much.
I love Olivia Newton-John. I was very sad, but I'm gonna challenge that remark.
You don't think she's a
Oh.
nice person?
No, but I do think she's a nice person, but I don't think she's one of the only nice persons in the world.
I think in a celebrity like
Well,
she
in
did
that-
a lot with her. She did a lot with
in
her
that
celebrity
tax
that has
bracket.
helped the world. Let's put it that way.
In their tax bracket.
With the Olivia Newton-John Center and all the
So is
the
Ryan
visibility,
Reynolds.
the
And he's
visibility
hot.
that she's
He got
given,
married on a
given
plantation.
cancer, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, look, I think look, there's a lot in the media right now about Olivia, and but I think a lot of that is due just not to the fact that she was a big star in her own right, and especially from
absolutely.
Australia here. She made it in the US, so not many of them managed to do that.
She made it big
But-
in the U.S.
But she was
She's actually
able
one
to.
of the first. One of the first artists to have a big pop, era. She was before Britney, before all these people. She had that pop star era with Physical. She was like, this is going to capture the public's attention and da 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 da.
She'll
Anyway,
never
sorry,
see
Luke,
our video, Luke.
Well, I missed that. Sorry. What did he say?
She'll
She'll never see your
our
video.
Oh, I know. Miss you,
I'm worried
Livy.
about that. I'm worried about that. But
It
yeah,
is very
look,
sad.
we are sad, R.I.P. Liv. Also, the Americans probably won't know, but we also did lose two other really big, important music artists here in Australia this week. We lost Judith Durham of the Seekers, who was a huge artist here in the UK. I don't know that the Seekers had much of a American impact, did they?
Oh, they did. They did. If these guys heard some of their songs
were their
like "I'll
hits?
Never Find Another You,"
Yeah,
Um,
it was a big
yeah,
So
they'll
Judith
know
passed
them.
away, and then late last week, Archie Roach also passed away, who was an Australian Aboriginal artist who did some amazing work for visibility and all that kind of stuff. And his legacy is huge for the Australian music industry. So we've lost our three. They come in threes. We've lost three pretty big voices.
And
in
yous are
Australian
about to
music
lose
history.
Donald Trump to jail.
Yeah, right. He'll go missing before he goes to jail.
Yeah, he'll end up in Moscow.
Hopelessly devoted.
Just with his toupee in the pool.
He doesn't
Like
swim.
Libby.
It takes him 2
God
hours
love
to
him.
do it.
What would you call an Amber Alert for someone who's orange?
No.
But
You call it Pete's Blossom Alert, right?
Tush, you can use that one on stage, Jeff. I'll give it to you.
Oh, look, guys, we've reached that time of the week already. We've had lots to chat about, but we're fired up. Vera's always fired up, so we might as well hand it over to
Been a
her
hot
for the
week.
section of the show that we love to call Vera Ved. Okay, folks, here we go. V's ready to go in 3, 2, 1, vent.
Hey, kids. We started talking about this earlier. This is hot because it's funny. With the advent of the raid on Mar-a-Lago, the MAGA people have lost their fucking minds. And oh my God, their tears taste delicious. We got Marjorie Trader Green, who's accusing everybody of being a conspiracy theorist. And then we've got the MAGA people with their revolutions coming. The 3%ers, they're going to get us. Yeah, we get that you, 3% of the population, owns half the guns. But you know who owns the other half? The government, fuckwit. And you know what else they own? Missiles and tanks. Go ahead, start the revolution. I don't care. Shoot me. I'll be first. Go ahead. You stupid motherfuckers. If you think you can take on the American government, you're dumber than you look. And believe you me, Field Team 6 looks pretty fucking stupid. So here you go, Gravy Seals. Come get us. Start the revolution. We don't fucking care.
Short, sweet, and very fiery today. She doesn't care. I love it that they think. Yeah, I love it that they think.
I think that's going to get us banned on Twitter.
But I love it that they think that these guns that they're fighting so hard for won't be turned against them at the drop of a hat.
They've got 300 guns apiece. They only got 2 hands. How many guns do they think they can shoot? You know? Yeah. And one missile's going to take out all your fucking guns.
Yeah. Just upset Putin enough and we're all going to be glowing in the dark. It's okay. That's why you can't take life so seriously these days. You can't take life so seriously because, you know, we're one oopsie button push away from, you know, glowy.
Everyone's
we're driving the planet to extinction. The scientists, and on top of everything else that happened this week, the scientists released data that we are heading to global extinction. So we don't need Putin to push a button.
We'll be all gone. We'll be all gone by that time.
Bye.
We'll be like, I'm gonna be extinction. But yeah, interesting stuff, right? Like can't take. I miss the days when Ina Garten had the nuclear codes, and if like her salad wilted the wrong way, she could have just taken us all out. The barefoot Contessa's upset when her souffle falls.
She may be the one that wrote, "I am not a crook."
No, she goes. Hers. Isn't that fun? I just love the pathology and the screaming lambs behind the eyes of her and Martha Stewart. Isn't that fun? Like, yeah, I'm having fun. I love it. She's one of my favorites. I love Ina. She's like, I've got $700 cheese here.
I just made
you can only afford Kraft singles. That's okay.
The kids love it.
I love Ina Garten. She's my boo.
Well, I just have one word of caution. If you're going to make Ina's lemon drops, don't make them by the pitcher. Because when you puke, you burn your nostrils.
Oh, no. Vera's... See, Ina's an evil genius. She's brought Vera undone. She's filling Jeffrey with chickens. Not you, Jeffrey. Not you, gay Jeffrey. Her, gay Jeffrey. Jeffrey and the boys are off to Fire Island again. Oh. It's like, oh. Ina Garten, the ultimate hag. We live for her.
Hey, she's the queen of the gays.
She is the queen of the gays. It's that savage Bob. We love a blunt edge Bob. Oh, don't we? We do.
Yes.
So what's coming up next week, kids? What's happening next week? Dana is obviously just dominating Monday show.
Go,
Dana will not be stopped. So I feel like there's a brand change coming for the Monday show. That it's just
we're if you're interested and you're watching, we're looking for his Robin to his Howard. So
I thought we should. I put up a thing. We should call it Dana's Dilemma because he always has these. He's like. This week on Dana's Dilemma, he has like an issue. He just goes
be like,
for it.
Dana.
Just Dana.
We need to get him graphics and an intro.
We need to, yeah. So there'll be a rebrand of the Monday show coming because Dana will not be stopped. He's like the US Postal Service. Come sleet or snow or
Dark of night.
dark of
Oh,
night.
honey,
President.
the U.S. Postal Service stops here.
Yeah.
Trump's
Well, you
been-
are in
Trump-
buttfuck Missouri, so
Trump's been defunding it all along. If you can't get it, thank Louis DeJoy. And if you can't thank Louis
Well,
DeJoy,
our mail
thank
lady is
Donald
kind of
Trump.
lazy. We have to sign stuff. She doesn't like to get out of her car. She just likes to sit in her car and beep. And then when we don't come out, she just leaves.
to be fair, that's what I do too. I'm like, I'm here.
She
I'm sorry,
literally.
The delivery
She-
team would
That
be around
shit
your
in
place.
New York State. You could not do
Swear
that
to
in
God.
New York State.
She'd be like,
Oh yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, you're supposed to sign. It's medication." She's like, "You're supposed to sign for this," and she's supposed to ask for ID. I was like, "Do you need my ID?" She's like, "Nah."
She ain't bothered. She's like, whatever, bitch. You can take it, whatever.
After I already called and got her in trouble because I'm like, I was right there. The kids and I were like, "What is she doing? Is she bringing a package?" And the next thing I know, she left and no kids' medication.
She's
So I had to
leaving
call
you
up and
guys
complain.
hanging.
I'm like, you bitch. You picked the wrong homo.
King of the complaining homos.
Don't
What is
don't
the-
put a bear
What
in
is
the
male-
woods.
What is the male homo version of a Karen?
Chad, isn't it?
Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do want to make a small announcement. We're gonna have a little fun show that's coming up. Watch out for a promo. But if you're watching now, we're gonna do uncensored confessions. So if you have a little burning hot secret that you've kept for however long, you can submit it to us, and we will anonymously share it online for you. So we're talking.
But
You can talk.
Jeffrey may share it incorrectly.
We will make it happen. But if you've got something saucy that you need to get off
Are you
your
talking
chest,
about your own confessions, Vera?
uncensored
It's on
confessions is
tape.
coming soon.
It's on tape saying someone else was in the room, not Grand Central Station.
I never said it was Grand Central Station.
You said it was public.
And,
A dorm room.
We do have
That's
an
private.
interview coming up soon as well.
We do.
We do.
We
but
absolutely do.
I don't have the promo yet, so I can't.
With
play
who?
it. You'll find out.
Oh, I will get
You'll
that
find
to
it.
you, Rose. I'm right on top of that, Rose. Actually, this
Right on
weekend
top
is
of that,
my
Rose.
my UCR weekend.
Okay,
It's
kids,
exercise
thank you
and
for joining
editing.
us. There'll be stuff somewhere along the line. We'll be talking to you. You know, maybe stay tuned next week because we might be doing a little bit of a side seating on a very popular movie. So if you're free next week, get your bobby socks out, get your leather jackets. That's all I'm gonna say. And we'll see you soon on Uncensored Radio. Bye, y'all. Just because we should do it, we should all say, Sandy, you must start anew. Don't you know what you must do? Hold your head high, take a deep breath inside. Anyone?
No, I thought we should have finished with
I
those
was going
summer
to
nights.
Sandra. Dude.
Don't say B17.
Yeah.